What's up YouTube, today we're back to another video, and today I'll be going over doodles that are getting changed next season, aka Season 1. Now, Wish secretly announced there are a couple doodles that are getting changed next season, and I'm gonna say if they're gonna be balanced, buffed, nerfed, reworked, and then I'm gonna say if I think it's gonna be a W or L. So first up, we got Koryu, and I'll also be chaining during this. So Koryu, well, it's probably getting changed because this thing's ridiculous with the Chanted Ruby. I mean, this thing actually does like a ton of damage, super effective at one-hit KOs anything. Neutral, it destroys two-hit KOs. I mean, it's just ridiculous. So I believe that they're going to give this thing a small nerf in attack, and they also might give it a +5 defense. Now hear me out, it sounds ridiculous, but I've seen Curse Cloak Koryu around a little bit, so I wouldn't be surprised to give it like -10 attack and +5 defense, or something along those lines, which I think is a W, because Koryu is really insane right now. Next up, we got Infernius. I hate Infernius. I believe the Fruit Toad Infernius core, when you can lower their attack or magic attack, depending on what you switch into, is absolutely busted. So I do believe that Infernius will be getting a nerf. I believe Infernius is going to get nerfed in almost every stat, or it's going to get a trait change. Or it could be both, you don't know. But here's what I'm thinking. It's going to get a little bit less magic attack and magic defense, and it's also going to get a trait rework. I believe its Menacing Snarl trait is going to become something different. What that thing will be, I have no idea. Like, I literally have no idea. So I'm hoping it becomes balanced, because that thing is currently probably the best tank in the game. I mean, it's close, because they recently nerfed Monitor, and there's also Girocero. So, one of those three are definitely it. I definitely believe that's a W, because Infernius is actually a pain right now to go against. Next up, we have Fruit Toad, and I believe this is very needed. All of you might be saying Fruit Toad's good right now, it's definitely a good tank, but it's learning Feast next update. That is going to be the most annoying doodle in the game. So, I believe that they're going to get rid of its... They're either going to get rid of Feast that it learns, or they're going to change its defense stat and magic defense stat and lower it a bit, so it'll be a little more balanced with Feast. I think that's needed. And next up, we got a Wool. I hate this change. I feel like recently, people are just getting upset. They have no like good counter to a Wool in their team, so they start ranting that the trait's broken, and it's already been nerfed. It's been nerfed a while ago, and people are still complaining, and it's getting nerfed. Now it's getting nerfed again. So it started at 50%, then it got down to 25%, and now people are still complaining, and now here's what I think they're going to do. I think they're going to nerf it down to either 15% or 10%, or they're going to lower its defensive stats. But it's for good reason. Because if you guys don't know, they released a couple images they're blacked out of 3 Awakened Doodles coming to the game. One of those is definitely a Wool, because we were promised in a Wool Evo a while back, and this has gone under the radar. So I believe this is a W, because it's gonna help set up its Awaken to make sure its Awaken's actually useful and not busted. So, but I overall think nerfing a Wool is an L. Next up, Draco Thread. Do I really have to explain myself? Who cares for Draco Thread? I never thought it was broken. The doodle is forgotten. I mean, nobody uses it anyways, so like, I'm just gonna skip this doodle. I don't even really care. Next up, we have Awakened Grotto, however you want to pronounce it. And I don't know. I'm gonna say that this is an L. I really don't think that this thing's incredibly broken. Its signature move does 120 damage, but also gives it recoil damage. And it doesn't have like an insane attack stat. Like, yeah, it's bulky and heals annoying. But I guess since they released that secret code, I'm not really sure if it's secret, that code to Poipo, it might be a little broken. If you can hit for 120 damage with a Neural type move and a Ward type move, I mean, come on, that's a little bit unfair. Do I think this is needed? Not really. I feel like instead, because they're definitely going to change it. I feel like they're going to rework this duel and not nerf it. So a rework I could definitely see is a trait change, because Water Absorb sucks. Unless they already changed it and I forgot. But I also feel like they're going to rework its stats, make it a more offensive Awaken, like give it +10 attack stats with -10 and the defensive stats. Now last but not least, Heimelsari, we got Awakened Bubble. this thing looks really creepy, and I don't even know how I feel about it, because yes, it just came out yesterday, and at the time you're probably seeing this is probably a little bit ago. I'll probably say 2 or 3 days ago. So, I mean, what's the issue with it, you might be asking? Wish said, quote, I quote, this will be dealing with Infernius. It does not deal with Infernius at all. I have no idea why he said that. So, its trait is it's immune to ice type attacks, but if it gets hit by an ice type move, it gains 25% of its health back. And it awakens, it barely gets any stat buffs. And I mean, awakening the bull sucks, but this still not even need it. It did not even need the awakened form. Instead, I believe Bionotic needed it way more. And I would also be okay with Abyssant, but like I wouldn't prefer that. So, now what do I think is going to happen to it? It's going to need a rework. It's going to need a big rework because it's just trash. And I still feel like regular Bubble is better. You know, it gets a way higher base stat total. So that's all the deals that we changed after Season 0 is over. I mean, again, I don't think any of them are going to get buffed. I think all these are going to get nerfed or reworked. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Peace.